Why do women in general like guys who bigger or in size body? I am someone who's skinny, and I have always heard from my female friends that how they want a guy who has broad shoulders or who is big in size compared to them. I understand everyone has different choices, but girls liking and going for bigger man is very common. I like skinny guys. But in general there is a trend for both men and women to be attracted to features that are particularly masculine or feminine. So for women, boobs and butt are what makes them look feminine, and so what attracts a lot of guys. And for guys, broad shoulders, height, the chest is what makes them look masculine, so what tends to be attractive. It's an aspect of sexual dimorphism. Men are generally larger than women. And the larger a man is, the more sexually dimorphic he is. There are various traits that make up sexual dimorphism across a species, size being one of the major ones. Men do, too. Fun fact: the taller you appear, the more popular you are in times of uncertainty during a democratic election. The human brain is hardwired to look to leaders who are physically larger and who appear more confident during times of crisis. It's not just women. Also, a lot of women will say they like taller people, but they will usually date someone shorter if they're the right person. The string bean emo boyfriend is also a hot choice for women. Every woman I've been friends with, I'm also a woman, has wanted a man that's bigger than her. My especially fit women friends don't want to look bigger than their boyfriends at all. They want the safety of not feeling self-conscious about eating. And they connect that internally to having a bigger boyfriend. I have a very tall friend, and she said she wants her boyfriend to make her feel tiny. I feel like the outlier because I'm into thin men. Here's how the reptilian brain work. Big tits fertility. Big muscles protection. Yes, it's stupid, especially nowadays. But it doesn't have to be logical. It's an emotional response. My GF told me that it has to do with them feeling more feminine and safe around a guy who's more hunky and tall. The bigger the man looks, the more petite she looks. Takes off some of the pressure to eat only 1,400 calories a day if you know you'll always be smaller. Biological programs. Protecting. Safety. It goes in our natural instincts as a race. Read a bit Our Natural Selection and the First Eras of the Homos and Primal Apes. I'm sorry if this steps on any toes. But a well-built man to me has broad shoulders and thicker body. I like a cozy layer of insulation, too. Not so much where his health is at risk, but enough to appreciate my spaghetti and meatballs. I like my men small and pathetic, so I'd say this is specific to the people you're interacting with. I live in an area where 5'8" men who look like sickly Victorian boys pull far more women than I ever could as a 6'2" male with some muscle and broad shoulders. But a bit of chunk as well. I'm in Asia, and most women here prefer men who are fit but skinny or not too big. Looking gentle, smart, well-groomed are also more important than being a big buff man. Being a big strong guy usually attracts gay men here. I'm gay myself, though I prefer twinkier guys. I'm a tall, skinny woman and actually don't care at all. I even prefer men who are smaller than me in body height. Partly a protection thing, it gives the appearance of strength, ability and presence even if the guy really has none. It also makes his partner look smaller and more feminine by comparison. When was the last time a shorter man plus taller woman was depicted in fictional media? It almost never happens. We're basically conditioned to think it's fucking weird for a shorter man to be seen as attractive to taller women. It affects men and women's mental health negatively. Oh honey, women may have a preference. But generally speaking, women are also very open-minded when it comes to physical appearance. I absolutely love tall, skinny men, but I also like any body type attached to someone I find looks kind, is funny, intelligent, or is in some other way appealing as a person. I have a preference but not a type, meaning I am okay with just about any physical body that I feel contains a compatible soul. I think it's very rare that a woman will reject a man solely based on their appearance. They want to feel safe, protected basically. My big man can help me lift heavy furniture, eat lots of my food that I like to cook, throw me around the bedroom and give me a big squishy cuddle. Hot. Maybe you live in an area where women like bigger men. I know several women who are into skinny guys. I like the tall, lean cowboy body myself. Which is to say, very fit but not because they lift a bunch of weights. Not a fan of the big muscle meathead look. It's a biological imperative to want someone who can protect them. Humans love to deny their own biology, but when push comes to shove, they almost always choose partners based on it. Bigger dudes look more protective. Oh, think that's why. Probably for similar reasons men like women who are smaller than them. When I see really big dudes, two things come to mind. One, he must eat a lot of food, and two, I bet he takes big shits. She's a couch potato and I'm the couch. They are warm and squishy. They can get things that I can't. Besides, most people is bigger than me, so I think a lot of it comes down to culturally women are taught wrongly that the smaller they are, the more attractive they are. So being larger than your partner is seen as a taboo. Maybe because they want someone they feel can protect them. There is also a thing that the men in their surrounding tended to be big like dad. Thus it feels normal when the man is bigger. Like I'm used to men being taller than me. So having a classmate who was around my height did feel weird. Nope. I like a man who takes care of himself and is on the leaner side of things. Plus I know plenty of women who feel the same. Stay in school, pay attention to English class and get off Pornhub. Normal hypergamy behavior practiced by nearly the entirety of humans. I just like men who are masculine, so doesn't matter body type. We tend to like that type of boys because he makes us feel safe, plus it makes him sexier. I think men find and look up to other men who are bigger. It could be a confidence thing. If a man is bigger, you think he will win. It's not necessarily bigger. It's the emphasis on masculine traits. I really love the way my husband looks. He is 5'6", but has amazing shoulders and I'm super into his chest hair. Someday I hope he'll get to keep a glorious full beard for me. I wish clean shaven wasn't the default professional look. Why are you making that blank assumption? No, we don't like them. They think big guys will protect them. They never adapted to living in a civilization. You have to keep in mind that most women don't know exactly what they exactly want. It goes back thousands of to protect you. So we can steal hoodies and t-shirts. I'm bigger in size and do not find this to be true. Because that man is more likely capable of defending her from a nomadic tribe of horselords. Blood memories. It looks like other people already gave some good answers. So I have some human evolution fun facts. It's not just that women like taller men. Biological records show that men generally also prefer taller women. Specifically, tall men and tall women tend to reproduce more than tall men and short women, and vice versa. Similarly, short people tend to reproduce with other short people. This is in contrast to other traits like eye color, where people tend to find eye colors unlike their own more attractive. We like a man who looks like he could carry a goat up a hill.